Here are some of the worst trends on TikTok. I don't care what y'all say. The third worst trend to ever exist is that people posting like them following somebody and going, I wanted to see their anger level. Oh my gosh, that trend is so stupid. Like, people are clearly doing that because they want to hit their designated goal. If they only have 2.5 mil, they're going to do it for 3 million. It's clear that they just want followers. Taking our number 2 spot, we got any of those trends that have 6ix9ine going, stupid, I'm not even going to let you get the chance. It's so used out. I see it on my For You page like 50 times a day. Can you guys give it a break already? Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance to. Shut up! And coming in at number 1, we got the people who do the psych challenge and then don't say psych. Like, somebody posted a TikTok and it said Donald Trump 2020, and then it was like, wait for the psych, and then they never said psych. Like, great, I just wasted my time. Thanks a lot. Now I'm reporting your account. Here are some of the worst types of ice cream to ever exist. I don't care what y'all say. Coming up at number 4, we got mint. Ugh! If you're a person that eats mint ice cream, you probably hate yourself, you're probably a very mean person, and you should just eat toothpaste for dessert because that's essentially what you're eating. Taking our number 3 spot for the worst ice cream flavor, we got chocolate! It's just so brown, it just tastes so like tart. I hate that taste. Like, if you eat chocolate, you're probably a very boring person, I'm not gonna lie. Taking our number 2 spot, we got pistachio ice cream! What's wrong with you? Imagine eating pistachios with your ice cream, crunching on nuts! I'ma act like I didn't just say that. Like, pistachios are green and they're just nasty. Why would you want that with your ice cream? And the worst ice cream flavor to ever exist is garlic ice cream! Oh my gosh! Whoever invented garlic ice cream needs to get the electric chair right now. Here are some of the worst school subjects to ever exist. I don't care what y'all say. Taking our number 4 spot, we got biology! I hated biology so much. There's literally nothing good about biology. From start to finish, it was just a horrible subject. Like, if you didn't understand one thing about biology, it was over for the entire class. Taking our number 3 spot, we got foreign language! Why do we have to do this? I swear, the foreign language teachers were just so mean. Like, they would come in and they would immediately be speaking in the foreign language like, bro, I don't understand what you're saying. And they would be teaching in that foreign language like, I can't understand you, I'm gonna get an F. Taking our number 2 spot, we got language arts! Why were they so technical? Like, you literally have to sit there and interpret what the text says for like 10 minutes. And these teachers thought that they were so cool because they read Romeo and Juliet. That book is garbage! And taking our number 1 spot for the worst school subject to ever exist, we got math! Like, it was good in kindergarten when we were counting animal crackers, but now when you put X and Y, bro, it's just horrible! Here are some of the worst things that teachers do in school. I don't care what y'all say. Taking our number 4 spot, we got calling on you when you didn't raise your hand. Why are you calling on me, bruh? I couldn't stand when teachers do this. They'll ask a question, everybody has their hands up, and then they call on me, the person who doesn't have their hand up. Like, bro, why are you calling on me? Clearly, I don't know the answer. That's why my hand's down. Taking our number 3 spot, we got making due dates too early. Bro, I can't finish a 10-page essay by tomorrow. These teachers will assign 80 years worth of work and make you do them all by the next day. Taking our number 2 spot, we got keeping students in the classroom when one student made a mistake. This made me so mad because one student would be talking and then they would keep all of us after the bell. Like, bro, we weren't talking, let us go. And the worst thing that teachers do in school is give us lots of homework. We have other classes to do homework for. They'll assign us 5-page essays, 2 study guide packets, and some flashcards all due by the next day. Did you forget that I have 6 other classes? I'm not... Here are some of the worst fandoms to ever exist. I don't care what y'all say. Taking our number 4 spot, we got bronies! You're a grown man, why are you watching My Little Pony? That show is for little girls! Keyword, little, why are you watching that? Taking our number 3 spot, we got Steven Universe fans! They're so toxic! You say one bad thing about Steven's Universe and here they come angry trying to dox you and stuff. Taking our number 2 spot, we got Beliebers! Are they still around? Y'all remember back in like 2014 where the Beliebers were at an all-time high and all the girls were fans of Justin Bieber? All the dudes would be coming with bowl cuts, all the girls would be like, oh my gosh, Justin Bieber, JB, sit your thirsty self down. That's that stuff I don't like. And the worst fandom to ever exist is furries! How can you be a furry? I just don't understand this fandom. How are people furries? Why do you like doing what you do? Like, the little cosplay that they have is just so cringy, and the little animal noises and stuff that they make is just, ugh! some of the worst cartoon parents to ever exist. I don't care what y'all say. Taking our number 4 spot, we got Mr. and Mrs. Turner. Do you guys ever keep an eye on Timmy? Timmy's parents were horrible. Y'all are never questioning why Timmy is getting all of this stuff, or whenever something wrong goes on in the city, that Timmy's in the middle of it? Taking our number 3 spot, we got Mr. and Mrs. Test. They were horrible parents. How have y'all not realized that y'all dog can talk? Johnny literally left the house at will and they didn't do anything to stop it. And I wish my daughters would be making inventions in my basement. We would have some problems. Taking our number 2 spot, we got Caillou's parents. Are y'all gonna whoop him? Caillou was always whining and crying for whatever he wanted. I would have given him that triple backflip butt whooping 3,000. Taking our number 1 spot for the worst cartoon parents to ever exist, we got Mr. and Mrs. Explorer. How do you guys not know what's going on in Dora's life? Y'all are letting her leave the house to talk to a monkey, a fox, and some trolls under the bridge. Here are some of the worst vibe killers to ever exist. I don't care what y'all say. Taking our number 4 spot, we got waking up to a dead phone. One of the worst things ever is waking up, you think that your phone has full charge, and you find out that it actually fell out the charger, and it hasn't been charging at all. Like, how did the charger get unplugged? Was it Casper? Was it a demon? Do I have demons in my house? Taking our number 3 spot, we got when somebody can't take a joke. There's this one time this girl was trying to roast me, so I roasted her back about her shoes, and she said it wasn't her fault, her family was broke, and started crying. Like, first of all, I was joking, and 2, how you gonna roast me and then not want to get roasted back? Taking our number 2 spot, we got getting your food eaten. Why would you eat my food if it wasn't yours? Like, you didn't buy it, you didn't pay for it, and you didn't ask, so I don't know why you put your mouth on it. And taking our number 1 spot for the worst vibe killer to ever exist, we got being left on red. Do I look like a book to you? They'll leave you on red for like a whole week and then be like, I just saw this. Like, you've been on your phone all day. I know you've seen my text. Here are some of the worst sports ever created. I don't care what y'all say. Taking our number 4 spot for the worst sports ever be created, we got NASCAR driving. Why is that a thing? Ooh, cars driving in a big oval. That's so interesting. That's such a sport. NASCAR is just stupid. Yeah, let's drive 100 miles per hour and try not to die. Let's call that a sport. Taking our number 3 spot, we got golf. Golf is just so boring. And unlike every other sport, I have to get negative points to win. That doesn't even make any sense. I've never watched a full thing of golf. I always fall asleep. Taking our number 2 spot, we got lacrosse. If you play lacrosse and you're a boy, you probably wear your mom's panties at night. That's just true. People who play lacrosse think they're so tough, but that sport just sucks. It's just a terrible sport. I'll never go to a single game in my life. And taking our number 1 spot for the worst sport ever, we got cricket. Why is cricket even a sport? There's no skill that goes into it whatsoever. And imagine going up to a girl and being like, hey, she's like, what sport you play? You say cricket. You're not getting her number. You're just not. Here are some of the worst stores to ever exist. I don't care what y'all say. Taking our number 4 spot, we got Sam's Club. Why do I have to be a member to buy things from here? Like, what do y'all think this is, the Avengers? Why do I have to have a membership to shop there? Taking our number 3 spot, we got JCPenney. Who still shops here? Bro, JCPenney is just so boring and you can't find anything there. And the name just sounds nasty. JCPenney, JCPenney, And coming in at number 2, we got Sears. Why does Sears still exist? Sears is just such a great place to go shop, said no one ever. Everybody who's ever went to Sears said it was a terrible place to go. I will never go in my life, and I hope it shuts down. I hope it goes bankrupt. And the worst store to ever exist is Walmart. The customer service is garbage. The checkout lines are like 3 miles long, and everything costs like $3 million. And not to mention the fact that they treat their employees like absolute trash. Walmart is a terrible place to go shop. I'll never support them. Here are some of the worst rappers to ever exist. I don't care what y'all say. Coming in at number 4, we got Bad Baby. She's so trash. Bro, Gucci Flip Flops was terrible. Like, she has no bars, she has no flow, she doesn't write her own lyrics, and if you like listening to Bad Baby, I can't talk to you anymore. Coming in at number 3, we got Lil Uzi Vert. I don't care what y'all say, he's not good. A Turtle Aftertake was so overrated. Y'all hyped that up so much. The only song I like by Lil Uzi Vert is I Can Drive. That's it. Taking our number 2 spot, we got Lil Xan. How do y'all listen to him? Bro, Lil Xan's songs are absolute garbage, mostly because he spends most of his time eating hot Cheetos. And taking our number 1 spot for the worst rapper to ever exist, we got Eminem. He's so garbage. We got Lil Pump. Bro, Lil Pump is so trash. trash. Like every song Lil Pump has ever made in his career is just absolute garbage. I don't care what y'all say. Here are some of the worst pizza toppings to ever exist. I don't care what y'all say. Coming in at number 4, we got pineapple. How do y'all eat this? Bro, pineapples do not belong on pizza, bro. I'm sorry. Like, if I'm eating pizza, I don't want it to be sweet, bro. I got sauce, I got cheese, bro. I don't want sweetness in my pizza. Like, if you like eating pineapple pizzas, you probably beat up old ladies. That's just true. Taking our number 3 spot, we got tuna. Bro, who's putting tuna on their pizza? You have to be a different kind of animal, a different kind of monster to be eating tuna with your pizza. If you eat tuna with your pizza, you have no regard for human life. Taking our number 2 spot, we got olives! Oh my god! Bro, how do y'all eat olives with y'all pizza? What's wrong with y'all? And the worst pizza topping to ever exist, we got anchovies! Anchovies are horrible! If you eat anchovies with your pizza, you're a vile human being, you have no regard for human life, and you hate yourself. Here are some of the best childhood books to ever exist. I don't care what y'all say. Taking our number 4 spot, we got Magic Treehouse. Come on! Magic Treehouse really made me want to time travel. I owned like every book of this series. It was literally my childhood. Taking our number 3 spot, we got American Chillers. Jonathan Rand is a goat. The American Chiller books were just extraordinary. I was literally addicted to them and I did not stop reading them until I had read every single one. Taking our number 2 spot, we got Captain Underpants. Let's go. Captain Underpants was an icon when I was growing up. This just makes me want to go back to my childhood so bad. I wanted the hypno ring so bad so I could hypnotize people. And taking our number 1 spot for the best childhood books to ever exist, we got Goosebumps. R.L. Stine is one of the greatest authors of all time. These books were great, but they terrified me as a kid. I would read them during the day and be scared at night. If you've never read a Goosebumps book, I can't be friends with you. Here are some of the worst types of YouTube videos to ever exist. I don't care what y'all say. Taking our number 4 spot, we got unboxing videos. We don't care about what you got. Now, there are a few people I will watch their unboxing videos, but I hate them so much. Like, I feel like most people do unboxing videos just to show off what they have. Taking our number 3 spot, we got reactions. Can you guys give better reactions, please? Now, there are quite a few reaction channels that I actually like, but the people who are just sitting there eating, not reacting at all, what is wrong with you? Taking our number 2 spot, we got giveaways. How many iPhones do you have? I am so tired of seeing people on YouTube go, if you guys want to join my free iPhone giveaway, subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on. How did I join the giveaway? And taking our number 1 spot for the worst YouTube videos to ever exist, we got clickbait! Is that the only way you could get views? Like, I clicked on this one YouTube video titled Ash Cash Gets Naughty, and instead it was somebody petting their dog. Like, are you kidding me right now? Here are some of the worst chip flavors to ever exist. I don't care what y'all say. Taking our number 4 spot, we got Cheeseburger Doritos. How is anybody eating this? Cheeseburger Doritos? How can you make cheeseburger a flavor? Good cheeseburgers have meat, cheese, sauce. You can't add that as a chip flavor. I've never had that, but I know I don't want to. Taking our number 3 spot is Classic Lay's. They're so plain. Classic Lay's are one of the chip flavors that you eat last. You never eat it starting out. Taking our number 2 spot, we got the Dill Pickle Lay's. Dill pickle chips? I don't want to hear y'all say that it hit different, because it don't. Like, it is a pickle flavored chip. How is anybody eating that without gagging? And the worst chip flavor to ever exist is Fritos! Fritos! Fritos are the last thing that you eat in the variety pack. Like, if you eat Fritos without finishing the rest of the variety pack, first you're an animal, you have no regard for human life, and you want to murder your entire family. Here are some of the worst things that people like. I don't care what y'all say. Taking our number 4 spot, we got drugs! Why would you put drugs in your body? Like, there's really people out there who talk about popping perks and taking Xannies every day. Are you trying to die before you reach 20? What's wrong with you? Taking our number 3 spot, we got bugs! Some of y'all really like bugs! There are so many people out there who have a whole collection of bugs and they name them. There's always that weird kid named Gerald who owns like a praying mantis and he calls him Larry. Taking our number 2 spot, we got drinking! What's wrong with you? Are you trying to ruin your liver before you reach age 30? What's your problem? Y'all really out here guzzling liquor like it's Coca-Cola. And taking our number 1 spot for the worst thing that people like, we got smoking! Why would you smoke anything? Especially the people who smoke cigs! You know how dirty you have to be to smoke a cigarette? Here are some of the worst types of Instagram posts to ever exist. I don't care what y'all say. Taking on number 4 spot, we got the back arch. Do you have scoliosis or something? These posts are mostly girls in the mirror breaking their whole back to make their butt look fat. And half the time when they do that, it's still small. They really be in the mirror doing this. Taking on number 3 spot, we got flexing money. Who do you think you are? 90% of the people that flex their money on Instagram are either rappers or drug dealers. Like, we get it! You have money! What are you trying to prove? Taking our number 2 spot, we got the sad edits! How sad can you be? And I hate them because every time I watch them, I get all extra sad, like, please stop posting these. And taking our number 1 spot for the worst things that people post on their Instagram, we got food! I don't care about what you're eating, Rachel. They'd be like, Instagramming my sushi! I don't care about your sushi. Nobody followed you to see pictures of what you're eating. Since they took down part 1, here are some of the worst phrases that parents use. I don't care what y'all say. Coming in at number 4, we got, it's cause you always on that phone. Why do y'all use this line? Parents love to use the line, it's cause you always on that phone. It doesn't matter what you're going through. Like, I could have a whole heart attack and my mom would blame it on my phone. Taking our number 3 spot, we got, you don't pay no bills. Stop saying that. I'll literally close my door. My mom would be like, stop closing these doors. You don't pay no bills around here. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't know if there was a doorbell. Coming in at number 2, we got when you ask them what's for dinner and they say food. That's not a valid answer. Like, why you gotta be like that? Why can't you just tell me straight up what we're having for dinner? And taking our number 1 spot for the worst phrases that parents use, we got, stop crying before I give you something to cry about. Are you kidding me? You're telling me that Kunta Kinte Butt Special 3000 wasn't supposed to make me cry? You must think life is a Hollywood movie that we can just control our tears, huh? Well, we can't. That's why it's a stupid phrase. Here are some of the worst places to smash. I don't care what y'all say. Taking our number 4 spot, we got in church. You need Jesus if you're doing it in church. Some of y'all really be smashing in church while the pastor is preaching? I remember this one time I was at church, I heard clapping behind me. I thought they were clapping for the Lord, but no, they were clapping for something else. Taking our number 3 spot, we got at a funeral. What's wrong with you? Bro, there's a whole dead body in the building and you're gonna do that? Not only is it extremely weird, but it's extremely disrespectful to the family that lost that person. Taking our number 2 spot, we got on her period. I'm sorry, that's disgusting. Y'all really be smashing on the period though? With the blood? Like, what are you, a vampire? What do you think you're doing? This ain't Vampire Diaries. And taking our number 1 spot for the worst places to smash, we got on the job. What is your problem? You are at the job to work, to make money, not to smash. You can't wait till you get home. These customers have to be served. Bro, y'all remember when we were younger, like playing in the play structure at McDonald's or like Chuck E. Cheese, and we be in like the little tubes trying to get our parents' attention? Like in the play structure inside the slides, there would be like this little window that you could look out, and every kid ever has tried to get their parents' attention. Now, I don't know if those windows were soundproof or if my parents were ignoring me, but they never looked up. Like, this is how it would look 90% of the time.
Mama, look at me. Look at me, Mom.
And the glass was so thick, I'm pretty sure that those windows were bulletproof. Like, what material did you make this window out of? Is it plexiglass? Imagine having to lead a whole country, but your priority is banning a social media app. What's wrong with you? And yes, Trump, I'm talking about you, you big wig-wearing, frog-faced, big-toed rat. Now, I don't think Trump is gonna ban TikTok because that would just violate our basic human rights. But TikTok is giving information to China. Where's the proof at? Trump's not just gonna ban TikTok without approval of the Senate. The Supreme Court would have a fit. And did you hear how unconvinced he sounded in that video? He's like, oh, we might be banning TikTok. We're looking at alternative. But Trump, shut up. You know you ain't banning nothing, dude. Stop faking. Like, you messed up my entire For You page. Now when I'm scrolling, all I see is people promoting their Instagrams and their YouTube channels. And Trump, if you manage to ban TikTok, best believe that I'm gonna drop you like it's 52 pickup. Some of the worst Disney princesses to ever exist. I don't care what y'all say. Taking our number 4 spot, we got Princess Aurora. Come on. She barely had any dialogue in the movie, and she fell in love with some random guy that she met in the woods. Only knew him for 3 minutes. Taking our number 3 spot, we got Elsa. She was so selfish. Like, once her parents died, she could have explained everything to Anna, but no, she wanted to keep everything all secretive. Taking our number 2 spot, we got Anna! She's so disrespectful. She fell in love with some random dude that she met for 2 minutes. Talking about some love is an open door. No, your cheeks is an open door with Prince Hans. You know she let him hit, and she barely knew him. And taking our number 1 spot for the worst Disney princess to ever exist, we got Ariel. She was so ungrateful. Ariel really traded her whole voice and left her family for some glizzy? Didn't even know the dude, just saw his face. He could have been an axe murderer. Hey yo, Trump, we still on TikTok. What happened, Trump? I thought you were supposed to ban TikTok.